It's your girl, Manera.
Jessica W.
Shanae.
And Ayana.
And you're now listening to Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous?
I don't know.
Why
Jonas.
the fuck am I not famous? Cause I ain't naked. Chickens ain't got no style. It's straight brainless. Niggas rocking tits and wigs. So shameless. Meanwhile, we sitting here acting like we whack. Not hating, I'm just stating the facts. Girl, you know what doctor made her ass fat. True. Tommy T made their belly flat. Yeah. And all these niggas think that they can rap. Okay, I got this. I know they're funny. Brains and beauty, my mama ain't raised no dummy. Positive energy, keeping bad vibes from me. Put it all together, we'll be making all the money.
Why the fuck am I not famous? Ha, I ask myself every day. Tweeting, sharing, Instagramming, but still I can't get paid. So I hooked up with my girl. It's that bitch. We gotta get paid because we got the brains, we got the jokes. So let's just go.
It looks like you got my dare.
Yeah.
And I said 15 seconds.
It wasn't a full
That's
15
crazy.
seconds, but I'll take that. Welcome.
Hola, Jovito.
Welcome to episode number 26 of Why the Fuck Am I Not Famous? Funny conversation with the dope.
Pero
Yeah.
broke.
Our long-awaited Battle of the Sexes episode is finally here. And we are joined by Sultan and Prince of the Bag Brothers podcast. Say hi, tell the listeners who's who so they connect the voice with the person, and give a little wave to our YouTube watchers.
Peace, I'm Prince. Yo, it's Sully. It's the word.
Y'all a little dry.
Oh my
and
God.
shit.
Get your shit
up.
You know what? They brought in some Douce and some limeade.
Lemonade?
That's
Some
lemonade.
limeade.
Lemonade.
That's lemonade.
definitely
No lime in that nade over there.
Okay.
But she really looked at it twice and still said lemonade.
She was sipping the Douce.
That's because I had some Robitussin earlier.
Hey.
Whoa.
Yeah, we had some lean.
Yeah, she made us lean.
Psych.
We do
I don't
not
do
promote
drugs.
lean.
No
we don't.
means
We
no.
were
You
You know what's so
joking.
funny? You
That
guys
shit tastes
caught
like
me like
Robitussin.
that the first time I met you guys.
What you mean?
They were like,
First of all, the first time I met you, you walked into the office looking like Macy Gray.
you know what? Shout out to all the naturals because that's what she's referring to.
Well, she
But,
walked into this office clearly ready to go.
But the first time I went on vacation with y'all was like, hey, so do you do such and such? And I'm like, oh, on occasion. They were like, no, drugs are bad. Don't do it. So, guys, don't get caught up in it.
Oh, I don't remember that. But
I
Fuck
do.
this shit on
are you
mouth.
guys ready? Because we came to play. Tie your shoelaces. Y'all not going to take off your...
Nah,
y'all
take
too
no-
cute.
You're not going
Take
to
nothing
kick
off.
off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down. Why the fuck am I not famous? Just kidding.
That did not...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, guys. Just take off your coats. You make me nervous.
All right, ladies, y'all ready? Because I need y'all to show out for Battle of the Sexes. Y'all ready?
Wait, who we battling though?
You'll
Us.
see. You'll see.
It's a battle of the
Sexes.
sexes.
So
Trying to
snap.
jump
We
us?
outnumbered though.
We outnumbered though.
Don't
It's-
worry,
it's-
don't worry. So
took care of that.
42.
we're gonna find out if it's really a man's world or the truth. Who run the world?
Girls.
Okay, thank you. So we're gonna find out. So y'all ready? No? Y'all good
we
over
ready.
there?
Come on, we ready.
Hey.
We don't take
Yes,
no
we
They're
L's.
ready.
bartenders.
I'm ready.
Ooh, if you're looking for me.
Okay, but I have a question.
¿Por qué?
Do y'all know what day it is?
Hump day.
Yes, it is Wednesday, and our Hump Day segment gives you an interesting, weird, unknown, or fun sex fact. And this week is a 2-part hump. And it's always surprising to me when I find out how much men and women really don't know about their genitalia. I'm going to let the girls and the guys get situated with their drinks because they're very distracted. Let's get it so we can be focused because we got to win.
Yes.
And we need everybody focused.
I'm a cheater.
So
I
we
just
want to
want
say
y'all to
thank
know
you
she's competitive.
to P and Sully
Let's
for bringing
go.
in the Douce and lemonade. We're waiting for our bartender to finish pouring up the drinks because
She stopped me, so I stopped doing
I don't like fucking losing. So I need y'all to come on
No,
because
my heart is racing. I don't know how I'm going to cheat through this one.
So there are 1 to 4 ladies and 2 guys. It's not that type of party. So I am stepping out. I will be the host.
You motherfuckers.
Yes, bring her, bros.
Wait, hold on. What? What's happening? What's happening?
Whoa.
Where?
He started off twerking, not me.
Hey, listen. You know, I had 2 papers in my hand. I was like, which one should I choose?
I slapped
Damn.
one of them out of his hand.
She definitely did. You're supposed to help me out, so I'm the guest.
Nah, no one is subjected.
Subjected, I don't think it's
Where's
no
the
one's
Douce
safe.
at? You only drinking lemonade over there? Huh?
What's in your cup?
Wow.
It's
Robitussin.
in my cup.
Like,
Okay,
In
we
my
have a long
cup
show. We gotta
stays
get
in
this
my
together. We
cup,
gotta
my
get this
drink.
going. So maybe we could do this after.
She drinking her bullshit.
Okay, so for this week's hump, like I said, it's always surprising to me to find out when men or women don't know their own genitalia or that of the opposite sex. And the word of the day is genitalia, which is the male or female reproductive organs. And the genitalia include both internal and external structures. So let me hand these out real quick. While she's doing that, really nothing. There's nothing that I have for you guys. I really thought that there was going to be something.
Well, how was your ride here? How was your commute? How was your day?
My day was shit. It was a shit show.
Not productive?
It was a shit show.
I'm sorry to hear that, but
Yeah.
guess what? It's about to get lit.
Yeah,
It
I
really
I
is.
hope so. Well, better get lit. I heard this podcast is lit, man.
Okay, what's the
You've
name of your
heard.
team? What's the name of your team? Let's get
We
team
the- we
names.
the
You guys
Bag- we the
discuss
Bag
too. Yeah,
Brothers.
the Bag Brothers.
You know
Also,
what
it's
it
going to
is.
be Bag Brothers versus Why the Fuck Am I
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Famous?
You know the
Duh.
deal.
Damn, so we already know
You know the
who's
deal.
gonna
Hands up, cash out. You know the
win.
deal.
yeah, we need the cash.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to hand you guys 2 cards each, right? When I count to 3, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to fill in as many terms as you
I
can.
don't got no pen.
I will get you a pen. There's one right here.
We will
And this
supply
is-
you.
And
Here you
there's
go.
one right. No. One per team.
One per team.
Oh, you playing like
So-
that?
Oh, okay.
Dr. A, she's obviously in the
I know medical
field.
terminology, so
So
I'm
it's
not-
kind of cheating to have her in this game. So to make it fair, I'm going to host. She's going to sit this one out. Jamie and Shanae are going to play this one together. And the
All
two
right.
of you going to play. So switch seats, Yana. That'll
name
be
is
easier
Jamie?
for
Okay.
them.
No, that's Jamie.
I'm
Jamie.
Oh,
Shanae.
gotcha.
You didn't hear our
You didn't hear that?
introductions in
I
the
was
beginning?
just about to say that. I'm Jessica W.
Come on, quick.
Yeah, I knew
There's
it.
just-
I'm not switching. I thought she was switching.
No, you're just
Oh.
your thing with her.
Me.
So that they can think. All right. So you're going to have 2 minutes to fill out as many terms as you can. A right answer is 3 points. A wrong answer or a blank is -1. I do have a cheat. It's a good cheat. And if you want to pay 5 points, you can get it. So you don't have to say, no, I'm going to give you the extra 5 points. Give it to me. You can wait and see if you need the help.
Okay.
And if you do. So wrong terms, -1. Blank, -1. All good ones are 3 points. So
Ready?
don't look at it yet.
Okay.
Don't look at it yet. Don't look at it yet.
I
Don't
already
look at
know
it yet.
what's going
Yeah, I
on.
already
That's
know.
wild.
I see it through the
I see why you sitting out.
Here we go. And ready, set, go. You have 2 minutes. The time is starting now. So what I gave the fellas and the ladies are 2 anatomy diagrams. One of male genitalia and one of female genitalia. And what they have to do is fill out the correct terms in the papers. Come on, it's 2 of y'all. Let's go.
They're
go.
labeling the anatomy.
Yes. Yeah, because it's upside down. Yeah. That's right. So we're going to see how well do men know their own penis? How well do they know the vagina? And as well for women, how well do they know their vaginas and how well do men know it? Remember, blanks are 0 points. Wrong. Blanks are -1.
No, this. Oh, yeah, you're right. Here.
And like I said, I do have a cheat. If you guys need it, 5 points. So, penis. That's right. Stop cheating. I see you. So the boys over there trying to cheat.
Y'all think y'all know? Y'all got it? Y'all good?
Y'all got a minute 30 left.
I
Let's
know
go.
You know one of them?
I know one of them.
You know where it go, huh?
You know how they do.
Shit, I don't even know.
No one wants to cheat? No one wants to cheat?
Anybody want to cheat?
Yeah.
we gonna
Y'all want to cheat? It's 5 points, okay?
How many points you got?
Here's your cheat.
I got
Don't let them
$5.
see it.
Can I get
Don't
y'all
see it.
$5?
It's
Wait,
5 points. So they're -5. That's your cheat. Are you guys taking the cheat or what? Don't let the girl see.
Yeah.
Don't let the girl see. You taking the cheat? No. Okay, a minute left. Let's go.
Boy, watch this. Boy, let me show you how to do this. Boy, let me show you.
Let's go, Bag Brothers.
So
shit,
the
you
Bag
heard?
Brothers
What the fuck
got,
going on?
they did
You already know what the fuck
sacrifice
going on.
5 points for the cheat.
We got 20 points. Fuck that.
All right, remember.
Fuck that. What y'all doing over there?
Girls,
What y'all got over there?
y'all over here fucking up.
Sully, leave them alone. Stop
What's
cheating.
going on over there? I'm gonna distract them while you guys. Write that shit down, baby.
What is it?
There are 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Write it down. Write it down.
Stop it.
Write it. Why you ticklish? Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down.
Stop cheating.
And
How many seconds you got? Keep trying. Keep
watch,
trying.
watch your
Hey,
drink.
hey.
Don't spill a drink.
Okay.
Hey, come on, P.
Nigga, don't drink it.
15 seconds. Let's go.
Come on, write it. How much time?
10,
Come on, P.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Just put anything anywhere. Don't worry about it.
4, 3, 2, 1. That is time. Give me your papers. Give me your
Got
papers.
him. Got something was off about the
Everything was
female
off on that
picture,
paper over
the
there.
Female one. Something
Yes,
was
yes.
off.
Whoever drew that, we
The
need new
answer-
art.
Your ring.
First of all, I drew it, and it's correct.
You sure? You
I
missing a
am
part. You
positive.
missing
I'm
parts
It
of that
looked like
shit.
the painting in my book that I checked out from the library.
So what the cheat was, they got all of the terms that they just had to fill into the paper. So let's see if it was worth it. So you guys gonna start with
Niggas
the
always
vagina?
cheating.
You guys gonna start with the
Black men
vagina?
don't cheat.
Black man don't cheat. You know what's going on.
Episode
Are we
7.
starting with the
Ass.
vagina? Let's grade them. So I need the girls. So you know what?
Yeah, niggas did good.
Look at me.
These niggas cheated and they did horrible.
That's wild. Nah, hold on.
That's the wrong paper. That's their paper.
That's their
Y'all
paper,
got it
their
mixed
paper.
up.
No, it's not. She got our paper.
The boys got you started off with -5 because you used the cheat.
Right.
You got the anus correct. Hold on. Wait. You got.
I don't even know which way to hold the fucking paper.
They got the anus wrong, and like many men, they got the clitoris wrong. What the fuck?
Wait,
The anus
hold
wrong.
on.
Y'all
Yes.
can
You
never
got the
find the
anus
fucking
wrong?
clit.
No, you got the anus
oh.
right. You got the
The
anus
clit is
right.
up here.
The clit is wrong.
Where the
This
clit
is
at?
the clit is up here.
That's what I said.
No, you put it here.
Nah, I meant to put it the other way. You
That's
know how
the
I meant to
urethra.
put it?
I
No, nigga,
thought
we
he put
don't
that
know.
by himself.
I don't know.
That's
where-
the problem.
I don't know
Come on,
where
man.
it's
I know where that shit is at.
Okay, so I gotta do this score. Let me see this one.
I don't know where it's at either.
Remember, it's -1 for each
Nah,
wrong
don't put no
one.
minuses on there. Y'all know.
And they start with -5.
I wish I had a red pen.
I got $100 in my pocket
All
right
right,
now.
I'm a little
I don't-
scared.
All right, so the girls got anus right. So let's do this math. Anus right. That's 3 points.
You better have the anus right.
This is sad. Guys, this is so disappointing.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
picture was confusing.
Don't y'all-
Y'all
don't
just
y'all-
on
don't
y'all
got
body
one?
here. Y'all still
Don't
don't
y'all
got it.
one?
No, the
Nigga, we
picture
got the
was
hood healer.
confusing.
No, it's not. So, guys, so I don't know if the viewers can see, but I will post it.
Guys, this is
This is the
These are the
anus
legs.
right here, right?
legs are up.
You don't see the little
Okay.
butt?
Let me see.
No, how we supposed to see that?
That's
Who
the
drew this
anus.
shit?
You know how you should know? Because this is the clit right up here. Every woman
That's
should
not my
know
paper.
that,
That's not my
first
paper.
of
I
all.
don't give a
Yeah,
damn.
that's
That's
what
not my
it's
paper. My
over
paper's over there.
Second,
Okay,
this is
guys.
your urethra.
Clitoris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not my
That's
urethra.
where you pee
of all-
from.
And the vaginal
Well, I don't
canal
have that.
is down here.
Well, I don't have that.
First of
so.
all, you should have gave us the names. I would have been filling
You would have
in
got the
anything.
names if you
If
paid
you
for
said-
it.
Nah, these
Y'all
niggas
cheated.
are
Y'all
selling
didn't wanna
out.
cheat.
That's
It's
why they
selling out,
negative
right?
28.
Right?
I just
Who
want to
negative
Who said-
28?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
Just tell
on.
me
Nah,
real quick.
relax,
Negative.
relax.
How is the urethra next to on the fucking lip?
I ain't
Like,
put
give
that
me
there.
that.
Who
Tell
put
me
that?
how
That's their paper
what is
right
that?
there.
That's
Exactly.
y'all
Their
paper.
No, that's
I don't-
your paper.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
Yeah,
Stop.
they
This is
fuck
Yeah,
the
you know what's
boys'
going on.
paper.
Yo,
This
chill
is
out.
the boys' paper.
Manera, chill out.
Right.
Chill out. You're on
My
my
name
team.
is Manera.
I'm about
You-
to be tight.
Chill out. I just said
That's
that.
Ayana.
I just said that, yo.
Whatever.
You better
So-
get ahead. You better get ahead.
The girls got 3 points for anus.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Well,
minus
everybody
5.
got anus.
-5. We didn't. We
Yeah,
didn't
minus
do
the
the
10.
labia. The
Minus
labia was
10.
right.
The labia
Nah,
is
the
wrong.
labia
That's
is
the
wrong,
urethra.
baby.
It's wrong.
All right,
You
whatever.
don't know where it's at.
Shut the fuck
So,
up.
like
Mine's is
let me
at.
get the score so we can move on real
I don't know
quick.
where hers
So
is
that
at.
I got the anus right. That's 3. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 minus 5. -2. The girls are starting out with -2.
-2.
Y'all need to score that yet?
Nah.
Y'all just cheat for us. man.
Guys
Don't worry
started
about
out with -5. They got 3 points. That's -2.
I guess you guys do anal, huh?
Minus
Who do anal?
Because it's the only thing you
I
guys
don't do no
got.
anal.
Minus
That's
1, 2,
nasty.
3, 4, 5. What was I? I was at -2.
I ain't
Minus
there.
5. You guys are at -7.
What the
it.
hell?
What the hell? You adding? You
Delicious.
adding?
Negative 2. I thought it
You
was
carried
negative
to the
I'm good at
5?
Okay,
Delicious.
so now let's see the men.
How do you reject niggas?
Okay, prostate is correct.
Who that? Who paper is that?
Women.
Is this whose
That's
paper
my
is
paper.
this?
That's our
You see,
paper.
that's
our
their
That's
paper.
our
If it's
paper.
right, it's
That's
our
my-
paper.
that's
If
my
it's wrong, it's
handwriting.
their paper.
Okay.
Y'all know where y'all prostate is at?
I ain't trying
Yeah.
to find out no time soon.
That's a fact. You know how to get a check the prostate?
Urethra is
2
correct.
fingers.
Okay, so this is
Pressure.
+3.
Come on, you know what to do.
Shaft +3.
That's my shit over there.
Prostate
I
+3.
know my
Uh-huh.
shit. I know my.
Manera.
I know my parts is
We
at.
losing.
Uh-huh,
I'm just letting
uh-huh.
you know that now.
Where's your paper?
Because I wrote where the
Honestly,
kids
I
at.
don't know.
Exactly.
Where?
Y'all losing. Where Jamie at?
I don't know
Y'all
what this
losing.
says.
Bag
Does that
brother
say
shit, baby.
scrotum
Yup.
I don't know what that
yup.
is. If it's right, it's
Yes,
just
that's a
scrotum.
scrotum.
You know what's
If it's
going on,
wrong,
thank
it's
you.
not scrotum.
and testicle? You
Testicle.
Guys did a really
Well,
good
guys,
job.
this is,
You know what's going on? Back brother shit, nigga.
We-
Fuck I told
We
him.
should have got this.
Get him out of here.
All
Get
right,
him.
so
Pack him up.
Yeah.
part 1 of Hump Day.
Sorry, ladies. The
Pack
guys
them up.
won.
Pack them up.
Don't worry. We still got a whole
Hey, put the drop
hour
on.
left.
Put the drop on. Womp, womp, womp. Put the drop on.
We still got a whole hour left, homie.
So now that we know
All
what's
right.
what, and hopefully everyone knows where it goes where, we can get a little spicy with part 2 of
little
our
spicy.
Hump Day segment.
Oh, they don't know they're talking to the spicy
Oh
boys.
yeah, spicy boys.
Spicy
Oh, you
boys.
the spicy boys?
Spicy
Okay.
boys forever. Baby.
All right, so
Mild,
let's see
nigga.
who
You
wins
guys are
this one.
mild.
So this week's hump is all about kicking up your basic sex positions up a notch and exploring the world of Kama Sutra. So Jaleesa, Jessica Wabbit, you are out of this game because
Because you are
You
an
s-
elite.
no, because you sent me this one of the articles, and I know you may have glanced through it.
No,
so-
Ayana's right. I'm kind of an elite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's gonna sit this one out. You're gonna go against Shanae and Ayana. And then when it comes to Kama Sutra, there are hundreds of
I
different
don't know
types
shit about Kama Sutra.
of sex positions. Some require flexibility, stamina, strength, and agility. So for the sake of time, we're only going to talk about 3 because, like I said, there are hundreds. And what we're going to do is I am going to say the name of a sex position,
Okay.
and you
We gotta
guys
do it.
can pick anyone. It doesn't matter if they're on your team.
We gonna
Nigga,
do
really?
what?
Pause.
gotta
What?
do it?
Who gonna
Listen,
do it?
Who
you're
doing
not
it?
doing- Can you
Listen,
guys
y'all gotta
you gotta take
listen.
time. You're gonna pick someone, anyone in the room.
Right.
If a girl wants to use another girl for the position, that's fine. If y'all want to do what y'all want to do, whatever.
I
You
ain't
can
doing
pick.
nothing for him.
So they don't have to be
That's
on the
my
opposite
brother.
team. They don't have to be on any team. Just pick someone in the room. I'm gonna say the position and just kind of go display what you think it looks
all right.
like. All right.
All right.
So the
All right.
first one is afternoon delight.
Y'all not dead
What
ass.
type of shit is that, yo?
Let's go.
What is that, like a breakfast sandwich or something?
Come on, you, guys, you and Shanae talk and
Alright,
think what y'all think it's gonna look like.
Sound like a croissant
And then
or
pick
something.
someone. No, hold on. You and
Ooh.
Shanae are on the team, so y'all gotta go talk and see what y'all think it is.
Oh, okay.
I think what she thinking.
I thought it was giving a girl
Go
head.
ahead.
So
Afternoon
show
delight.
what it looks like.
Yeah, show it.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Can we move the camera so that we can give an actual display of what's happening?
So Ayana is between Shanae's legs,
I don't
and she is
understand.
getting a good.
Yeah.
She got some lunch. Okay, boys, what do you think afternoon delight is?
Whoa.
This is what it is.
That's it.
So they taking a negative on that.
Negative.
Losing on purpose.
If you guys don't try, you're gonna get a negative.
That's the
point.
afternoon delight right
Afternoon
there.
delight.
When you
It's
come
No,
in,
you have to show an example.
Show-
we just
Yo,
showed
Pete,
you.
yeah, Pete, give
Nah,
Ayana
nah,
an
you right.
example,
Nah, you
son.
right, you
Give
right.
Ayana an example. Come on.
Yeah, the
What is
point
the
is
afternoon
you could show
delight?
her.
Come on.
What we saying it is?
Spread
This-
'em.
I'm not spreading anything.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
He got some-
All
Afternoon
right, so
delight.
P's gonna do
Afternoon delight for Ayana and P.
Wait.
Thank you.
it. Quick. Let's go. We gotta.
Oh no, I guess it's like this.
Oh, so you're using the same thing that the girl said. You think it is?
That's not the same thing. He did a face. She ain't do no face.
That wasn't that Pastor Wilson head. I'll tell you that.
Pastor Wilson.
I don't know nothing about no
Y'all
pastor.
gotta show me this video.
I
Y'all
will.
talking
I
about.
seen
Oh,
the
I'ma
video,
show it
I
to you.
mean,
So
yeah, I'm sure.
afternoon delight, the man lays on his side while the woman lays on her back at a right angle to her partner. She puts her knees over his hip to allow easy penetration.
Can I see this shit?
Extremely easy and perfect
That
for
shit
a
is fire.
lazy
I did that before.
Sunday afternoon.
It sounds horrible.
And or
Now you
if you
gotta
need
see
to
the
slow it down for a Sunday session. So let me show the.
Y'all do this position all the time.
First of all, that position.
Oh, I did.
that shit by
I
accident.
never did that.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
you
you
lazy.
fall
Oh,
over.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
you
That-
like, you know what? I want
Afternoon
let me get up in
delight.
that-
You know, after
you know what?
Show Shanae.
It sounds like she's sitting on a bench or some shit.
We did this shit. You never did this shit?
Okay.
She
The
ain't
next
got-
one
she ain't got shit like
is
that.
you guys are gonna go first since the girls went first last
All
time,
right.
and it's yeah I cheated.
Yeah.
The plow.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
The plow's easy, man.
Let's go.
You gotta do this one.
Talk
baby.
about
I
it.
got this one. All right, I'll do the plow.
Go ahead,
What's the
talk.
plow? Wait.
You know,
They have to-
Come on, baby. We've
You
been
can
in
do
this.
it by yourself.
We've
though.
been in this game long enough, baby. You know what the fuck
Plow.
going on.
I get
Yeah, give him the
it.
plow, baby.
I get it.
Uh-huh.
You said the wheelbarrow?
No, not the wheelbarrow.
Yeah,
The plow.
just
The
the
wheelbarrow is
plow.
when we was in like 7th
The
grade. You know
plow,
what I'm saying?
let's
Use
go,
the chair as a
let's
prop.
go.
Use the
The block.
chair.
Okay.
Use the chair as a prop.
Yeah, get up in that thing.
Wait, show the camera. Show the camera what the plow is.
Ooh, get up in that thing,
I'm
baby.
confused because what position is she in?
Yeah. So what? No. Where's her head?
Yeah, her head
Okay.
is laying off the bed, and you just
Is
bow,
that her
bow,
ass or her
bow.
vagina? What's up? Her ass is up. Okay.
Yeah, straight
All
up
right,
in
ladies.
there.
Shanae and Yana. What's the plow?
What do you think the plow is? Let us know what you
Ayana,
think
what
the
do we
plow
think
is.
the
Honestly,
see,
I
let's
think
see.
the plow is the same thing. It's
Wait, we gotta.
Yeah.
Nah, you
You
gotta
have
see, you
to
gotta see.
demonstrate it.
Demonstrate.
gotta see it.
Demonstrate.
We are visual creatures. We
Yes.
need to know
In the
Hold
camera,
on,
in the
hold on.
camera,
In
in
the
the
camera.
camera.
The camera.
The
Back
camera.
up.
Camera here.
Back
So
up.
back up so the camera can see you.
Yeah, yeah.
I always gotta be the nigga.
Go ahead. Let's see what the plow is. So Shanae is standing behind Ayana.
That's the plow.
That's the plow.
I was doing that in the state. You know what?
You was in the what?
I must
That's
say,
it?
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I'm
guys.
I'm
disappointed.
disappointed too, Manera.
You know what it is? Kama Sutra is something.
They need
at
some
least
more
with the
douces.
names of the positions that you
Yeah.
do while you're having sex. You're not thinking about like this might be the plow. This might be like we're creatures of habit, so we say what we hear all the
And
time.
then we call them
So
stuff
I'm
like
gonna give the
Froby.
guys half a point for that one
Oh,
because
this
it
is
was
better?
kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Alright.
woman lays off the edge of her bed,
Oh
her
shit!
legs hanging off.
Oh
The
shit!
man positions himself between her legs, lifts her hips and thighs to allow penetration,
Come on.
while she supports herself on the bed on her elbows.
I'm not playing with them.
So it
That's
looks
The
too
like
plow.
much.
Boy,
You wait,
That's
you
what-
lift them
been plowing that
yeah,
ass.
that's how you gotta get up.
I'm
you know what?
confused.
That's how you get all the way like in deep
in the gut.
in the gut.
Yeah, you know what
I'm
I'm
feeling my
saying?
Hell
stomach.
no.
They be like I'm feeling my
Thrusting.
stomach. I'm feeling my stomach. That's how it
Thrusting,
be.
baby. That shit.
I
I'm
don't
not
want to do
doing
that.
that.
That shit look painful.
I'm not
Nah,
doing
it's not
that.
it's
painful.
not.
Y'all
Your
niggas
arms
be
go-
lying because y'all be doing that
It's
on the
not.
drunk nights.
No, I don't.
Listen,
You're not lifting. I don't like. I don't do pickups. Don't
Okay,
pick up.
bugging out.
okay,
You
so
bugging out?
picked up.
all right. So last one is the crouching tiger.
Hidden Dragon.
Ah.
Hidden Dragon. You know what I'm talking about?
What team she on? Hold on. We ain't gonna be high fiving her. We don't know
I'm
what
just
team
letting
she
y'all know
on.
Go
because
talk. Go discuss. And I want you guys to do it
What's
at
the
the
name
same
again?
time.
We
The
lost.
crouching.
The crouching tiger. Exactly what you're thinking is what it is.
So we
Come
about
on,
to
guys.
fight.
All right, so the nigga on top. Hold on.
Go,
I'll show
go,
you
go
right now.
talk. Go talk. Go talk.
Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
I'm the girl. You down.
You always the girl.
So they're practicing.
Yeah,
Always the
Ayana
girl.
is on her knees on
Yeah.
the
Be the
floor.
girl.
She
Practice,
is
Ayana,
completely
practice.
She wanna be the girl
in
that's-
character.
All right, but you're a crouching tiger, so you gotta crouch over.
She want to be the girl though.
All right, so you be the girl.
No, you be the girl, Ayana.
Okay, Ayana's the nigga now. Shanae's on all fours. Ayana is all in it. Can
Oh,
you
she
show the
grabbing her
camera?
head. She grabbing the head.
Wait.
Oh,
Yo, P, you do this. P, you do this one. P, you do this one.
Oh.
P, you do this one. P, you do this one.
How the fuck
P.
going
She
on?
is yoking
Yes.
Shanae Okay.
Yo, P,
okay.
you do this one. P, you do this one. You got this
Ayana,
one, bro.
Ayana, I think
Ayana,
you,
stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Ayana, I think you make an excellent nigga.
Word.
All
son.
you're missing are your Tims.
And a nice strap on.
And a Yankee fitted. Go over there. P, yeah, P,
All
yeah,
right.
do your thing, bro.
Boy.
So the crouching tiger.
Hidden Dragon.
All right, what we doing with this?
Well, I ain't doing nothing with you. What about what we doing with this one? What doing with who? Who we doing it with? With you? That was me.
Wait.
Okay.
You gotta have the tongue out
Let's
that
look at
way.
his tongue.
With the
He
tongue
got
out.
the Meg the Stallion tongue.
Oh, hold on.
So nobody gets a point for that one.
What the hell
That
going
was
on?
wrong.
Crouching tiger women, we are in control.
I'm the tiger.
Oh.
What?
So the man lays
Is laying
down with
down.
his feet on the floor.
Hold on.
The woman is squatting over
Yep.
him.
Let me
Let me
see.
see.
That's my.
So while the man lays on the bed with his knees off the
That's
edge,
regular.
the woman squats over him, facing away. So think of
First of
reverse.
That's a verse cowboy.
Yes.
Cowgirl.
Whoa, cowboy, you doing? What the fuck going on,
Reverse
man?
cowgirl. Her
So-
legs.
Y'all
Hold
got-
on, where you at?
So with
Yeah.
reverse cowboy, you're laying on the bed. You're not. Your legs are not off of the bed. The girl's on, and her legs are back.
Yeah.
What?
So she's squatting
And a
on
reverse
you, and her
cowgirl?
legs are back like this.
No,
Oh.
I stand
Nah, all right,
on my
cool.
feet.
That's not
Yeah,
reverse cowboy.
what's
I mean
the-
cowgirl.
All right, so
That's
what's
something
what's
different.
the one where you laying down
Uh-huh.
and then a girl's squatting and she's bouncing.
She's
up and
right.
down?
Right.
She's right.
She's
Savage.
That's
Yeah.
a crouching.
No, that's not crouch.
Nah, that's not.
So
crouch.
look, you could. She has obviously has Meg
That's
knees.
yeah.
That's the crouching tiger.
Why the cartoon white?
That hurt after.
Yeah.
That's the only-
That
you know,
shit don't hurt.
you know why? We can talk about that. So with Kama Sutra, when we were looking at different pictures displaying what the sex moves were, it was only white cartoons or Indians. And I think it's because black people are really not open to expressing or articulating different
Bullshit.
sex
Go to
moves.
xvideos.com. They're expressing all right.
Facts. Go to amateur.
X and
Yeah.
xx.com.
Yes,
See some shit
but
on there.
They got about
You
3
will-
moves.
You
they
will
do.
see exactly. You will see some shit, but you
3
will see
moves?
the
Nah.
same fucking moves.
Not,
What
no,
videos
what did you watching?
Let me give me them so I
Y'all
can see the
watching
links
that?
to the
Because
shit
I
be
was
on.
watching a
Let me go pull some shit up right now because y'all watching the wrong thing. Now, hold
So
on.
he get to pull up
Hold
shit,
on,
but I
hold
can't
on.
pull nothing up.
No,
Oh.
that's because you be pulling up some nasty shit that nobody wants to hear.
Right.
I would be pulling up
You
golden
gotta
showers.
understand, Jessica Webb is on another
Crazy.
level.
On a
I'm on a
She
new
like-
level.
We
She
not
I'm on
her
a new level.
She can
I'm
write her
on
own
it.
Kama Sutra book.
We not on her level.
Ladies. The guys got half a point. Y'all got nothing.
Come on,
sorry.
man.
Come on, you.
Come on, man.
I got a
Winning,
good
baby.
laugh.
Black brothers in this
Black
thing,
brothers
I
in
man.
got
this
a
shit,
good
right?
laugh.
Come on, man.
Shut your ass
wait,
up.
wait,
Come
hold
on.
on. Hold on. Y'all -7 though.
Nah. We up a couple. We
It
up
don't
about
matter.
-5.
What's our score now?
-5. Right?
-6.
Y'all
No.
all in negative.
No,
Everybody's
it's
in
up
a
to you.
negative. To be
Yeah, but
honest,
we -2.
Alright.
It's
Y'all
high.
in, no,
Manera,
y'all-
Manera,
y'all-
Manera.
What does the dude say?
Y'all more negative.
I've
because
been
y'all-
That's what I'm
negative.
saying.
Manera, hold on.
I was born
What's the
negative.
official score right now, please?
I can tell you guys after the show because
Okay.
there's a lot of math going on.
All right, cool.
right now.
Listen,
Alright,
we can't. We come.
It's
Listen,
still in the
listen.
negative.
The Bagwoods coming to y'all
need
podcast to bust that
Need
ass.
refund?
No, see, I don't like this shit.
More ways than
No.
one.
Okay, so as you may or may not know, Jessica Wabbit and I are flight attendants, and the rest of my girls are just fly. And in this segment, we give you a list of shit that just doesn't fly, whether it be on a plane or in real everyday fucking life. So you guys know that this is a podcast full of women, and a lot of times we don't get the male perspective on certain issues. So I would like us to talk about pet peeves that we have for the opposite sex, but it could be in dating, in family, in the workplace, in society. It just doesn't have to be for your woman, you
Okay.
know?
Okay.
So anybody want to start it off?
Elaborate.
Roll call, sound off. Let's go.
Yes. What I
Who
gotta
I've
say?
come-
Mine?
What's your pet peeve?
Women who
women.
don't cook.
Women who don't
Women
cook.
who don't cook.
Okay, so that's perfect. We can get into gender roles now. So, do you believe that women and men have specific gender roles?
Not
Yeah,
necessarily.
Okay, but if a woman doesn't cook, are you expect her to cook?
So you
Yeah.
think
So that is a gender role. You expect a
Yeah.
woman
Is
to
that
cook.
is that is that a deal breaker?
If my shorty don't cook for me,
right?
We can't.
Don't ask me a question with. Don't answer the question with a question.
I'm
Oh.
asking for clarification.
Nigga,
You
know-
got it's
know
a
the
lot
fuck
of
going on.
arguments.
You know what the fuck going on?
Yeah. So yeah, nah.
It's a deal
wom-
breaker.
Okay, so
Yeah,
women
cool.
who can't cook is a pet peeve for you.
Yeah.
So women are supposed to be able to cook.
Yeah.
What about yourself? Are you supposed to be able to cook?
Yeah.
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 So you can cook.
Of course. You
All right.
You want to find out?
So then, if you can cook, why do you expect your lady to cook?
I think it's 50-50 though. Like
You
I feel
think-
like, I feel like if I come home from work, right? If I get home before my lady, I'm a cook, right? But
Okay.
if my lady get home before me, I think she should cook.
So do you think that y'all should have alternate schedules, or do you think that it's
yeah,
okay?
we can have alternate schedules.
Or what do you think about just you cooking all the time and
Nah,
her
nah, nah,
substituting for something else?
No.
Or something else like what?
Yeah,
Like, let's say she enjoys doing laundry, or she enjoys doing picking up the groceries.
That's whack because I feel like it would be so routine,
Right.
conditioned. It'd be like, all right, well, you always in laundry, you always doing cooking.
Right.
That's whack, right?
sometimes
Switch
I
it
want to
up.
come in the house and you cooking
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you
And
know
I'm
I
folding-
slide
and I
behind
got
that
my
thing
shirt,
and give you a kiss
I'm
on
folding
the neck.
laundry.
Be
I'm
yeah,
like this,
baby.
folding nice
Home.
and slow.
Daddy's
I
home,
got
baby.
the fucking
you in the
shit that
laundry
smell
room
good
and I
on there.
come slide
I
up
like
in.
this.
Yeah, you
So
know
you-
what
just
I'm
pouring the
saying?
discontent. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like
Okay, so
this.
you guys will do laundry. You will.
I will
clean.
cook, laundry, everything.
So do you
Yeah.
think there are any specific gender roles then?
What about sucking toes?
I suck
What?
toes.
I suck
Whoa.
toes.
That's not all.
Do you
those.
guys believe that there are gender roles?
No, I mean I feel like society has conditioned women and men to have gender roles. Yeah, of course, but
But you as a person.
yeah, I mean, I feel like we're equals.
Okay.
Right.
You
We-
feel
we
can-
like both of
we
you
can do
should know how
both.
to
We
cook.
should
Yeah.
do everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I feel
Okay.
like you're not. I'm not less than you. You're not less than me. So
Right.
for me to be like,
Exactly.
oh, you should be doing this. Like you should be doing that. No, you're a strong black woman. I'm not gonna be like, oh, do this.
That's
or
right.
What's
Okay.
your
Come on.
descent? What's
That's
your
what's up.
sorry? What's your descent? Like, where are you from?
Oh,
Your
I'm
background?
from. Well, my father's from Panama and my mother's from Trinidad.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
But I feel like even then, so like as a man, you shouldn't be. I mean, society has built you to expect that from a woman, but you should be like, yo, like we're equals. We're not like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not less than you and shit like that. Shit is whack. That shit is trash.
Okay.
Okay, so what are
I
one of your
agree.
pet peeves? Because
Pet peeves.
yes,
Yes.
and a
Um,
woman. It doesn't have to. Like I said, it could be family.
For
it could
me, for me,
workplace.
it'd be maintenance, right? I feel like you have to be able to hygienics, right?
Oh.
Toes, like teeth, like
Titties.
hygiene.
Are you
Nigga
paying
said
for
toes,
those things?
teeth, and titties.
You gotta,
Triple
gotta-
T's.
you gotta maintain yourself, right?
Are you paying for those things?
I
Are
feel
you
like-
paying for my upkeep?
I feel like it'd be half and half. I don't have to. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay all the time.
But if this is your expectation, then why should I have to pay for it all the time?
It's a pet. My thing is like, I'm not gonna date a woman who doesn't do that herself, right? So
Okay,
if the thing is like, if I'm meeting you for the first time, you don't do that yourself, I'm not doing that for you.
Okay.
You should respect yourself in the first place.
Let's just go around the circle. Shanae, so what are one of your pet peeves for males? Like I said, it does not have to be relationship wise. It could be society, it could be family, anything.
This is a hard question.
It is a hard
Really?
question.
Yeah.
Really? What don't you like in your, like, what can't you?
Yeah.
Like, this nigga, this shit get on my nerves.
Let's dumb it down a little bit, right? Let's do this, right? Everyone here has a checklist, right?
Okay.
So let's do it for your checklist, right? If something doesn't check off the box for you, what is that?
Right. I guess that would be the pet peeve.
Right.
A lot of stuff that don't check off the box.
So let's
Pick one.
dish it out.
Pick
dish it
one.
out.
You gotta have a job. You gotta
Okay.
All right, so you gotta have a
So
job.
men
Pick it
who
out.
don't have a job. So do you believe that males are expected to be the provider?
No.
No. So what do you believe?
I don't believe that a man has to be a provider. I'm gonna provide in my family. I get to the bag, but
I will get to the bag, but I expect you to have
do
more
certain
than
things
me.
as a man.
As what? Like what?
Like I don't know, like a man should be at least the protector of his family.
Okay.
You know? He should be the leader, right? That doesn't mean I'm not leading as well.
You
but-
leading in your own
You
lane.
the matriarch.
Right. So
Right.
at the end of the day, a man should be able to guide the family to me.
Because that's
Okay.
his job. That's
Yeah.
his role.
All
in
right.
my opinion.
Ayana, so what are one of your pet peeves?
Unemotional men.
Okay.
Or not emotionally available.
Okay.
what I should
So there is a stigma that men are not allowed to cry. They're not allowed to show emotion because then they're pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that? Do you feel like you have to maintain like a stronger position in life? You have to be tougher?
Or
you
do
know,
you change it
we know
dealing
y'all
with
from
different
Brooklyn.
people?
Is it from Brooklyn? Are you guys from
Yeah,
Brooklyn?
from straight from it. You know?
No.
What part of Brooklyn y'all from?
I'm from Brownsville, East New York.
And
Browns
yourself?
will never ran over well.
Okay, so even coming from Brooklyn, coming from New York, period, and being a man, being a black man, do you feel that you have to be emotionally unavailable? Like it's more manly when you don't show your feelings.
Nah, I mean, get my fault, P. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, I mean, I think that's one barrier me and him kind of like conquered together. It's
Good.
like we cry together. Like if he cry, like that's my best friend. So it's like if,
You cry.
yeah, like it's like
We
if he cry, like I'm
cry
gonna cry.
together.
But yeah, like, and I think maybe like in previous generations, I feel like we probably like the first generation that's starting to like peel back those layers. of,
Okay.
like what being a man means.
And beginning to heal.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
like
what's
breaking those generational curses. Cause like my dad brought me up like that, like, yo, you don't cry. But I think as time goes on, and just the way like things change in society, it's like, yo, yeah, you know what, you can cry, right? Like, it's okay to cry.
It is okay to cry.
I'm gonna console you when you cry. So yeah, nah, you know.
But what about with your female like with your relationships with a female? Are you emotionally available?
Nah, I'm not.
What?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, but it's
Well,
different.
well, P's
Yeah, like, it's different
P,
with
like
me.
P in his
Like-
own self is a different type of nigga, right?
You know, I
If you
feel-
gotta get real close to him for you to see something
Okay,
like
fine. You build trust. Time passes.
So I
y'all
gotta break
good.
down the
Yeah,
walls
yeah,
in
nah,
order
yeah.
for
If
me
we
to
there,
get.
yeah.
I gotta
I'm gonna let
earn
you know
it.
some-
All
yeah.
this other shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know
okay.
some-
that. Yeah, I mean,
But how
this-
do you really get to know someone if you're
Who's
not
already guarded.
exposing them, if you're not exposing your true self to them?
Right.
So now they have to wait to chip away and break down this wall to get the real you. How long do I have to take to even say
Right.
if I'm interested anymore? So now I'm taking months to chip away at this wall that you have up because you don't want to give me all of you until you think it's time.
Word. That's my whole issue.
So how do you find a good woman?
Let's spin it back the other way though.
Okay.
How does a woman find a good man? Right?
Right.
It's the same thing. We can't say that we going out whatever and I'm like, oh, chipping away right away. No, you have to take time because
Why?
What's your taking time?
Because nowadays everyone just
Temporary.
dating for and it's
Yeah.
temporary. Everyone
not
no.
everyone.
Everyone is renting.
No, are you mad?
No.
Are you
Nah,
mad?
For the most part, everyone is renting.
Are you
right?
I
bad boy?
agree.
Because the
Are
thing
you
about
bad?
it is like,
Yeah,
yo, you here the
that's
1
it.
minute and then the next minute you somewhere
But this
else.
must be the people that you were meeting because I
Right.
am the person that wears my heart on the sleeve. Like
I do
Okay.
too.
Yeah,
if I'm fucking with you, like I'm fucking with you. Like I'm
That's
letting you
a
know,
fact.
Yeah,
nigga,
but
I love you.
yeah, but
Yeah, like I
yeah,
told
but there's
you,
a-
day
Like,
two.
yeah, but there's
Yeah, I love you too, but I'm not gonna say
yeah, but there's a
I'ma hold that
test.
shit.
There's a test
I'ma
to that.
call
You a
y'all.
thug.
Facts.
There's a test to that. Everybody just don't get that from
But
me.
why do you have to have a test?
Nah.
Why
Because
is that
men
we can't?
test women in all
But
relationships.
Yeah,
por
that's-
qué?
but that's-
Por qué?
That's
You
what
leave
we're
yourself
trying to
mad
get.
vulnerable.
No, but that's what we're trying to get to.
in order to experience real love and true
and trust.
you have to be vulnerable.
Right.
You have to expose
You
yourself
have to surrender.
for someone to say, okay, I'm really into you.
You gotta surrender when you feel like you surrender. I don't feel like you surrender. Yo, if I meet you,
when you're ready?
when I meet you right away, I'm just gonna, I'm surrendering. Like, yo, this is what's going on in my family. Nah. Like,
But that's because you're being dramatic about it.
Nah.
right?
Let me put you on, right? Me and P just met each other like a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Cool, right? I came to our launch party, cool, right? Y'all see me
It
cry
was lit.
It was very lit. Y'all see me cry for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know y'all like that for me to cry in front of y'all, right? But the simple fact that we invited y'all specifically to the launch party, and then I have an emotional breakdown, is because like I trusted y'all to a certain extent, where it's like, yo, you guys get that part of me. Everyone don't get that part of me. You can ask him. So the thing about it is, go ahead.
But not to cut. But I also feel like it may not have been the fact that you trusted them. It may have been the fact that you trusted the people, like other people that
Around
were in the
you.
room.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Okay.
You trusted me enough, right?
Yeah.
You trusted my family enough, right? You trusted your mom enough, my mom enough to know that, like,
You had
no
enough
matter what
support in the
happens
room.
between
Here
where we
in
were
this
standing
area.
and there,
Yeah.
like, you always got us. You know,
So what
that's
happens
like,
when you wait, right? And then now
She
you are
leave.
in a vulnerable. No, she's still there.
Oh, I'm
But
still
now
there?
you're in a vulnerable position, right? So
Robbie
let's
out.
say, God forbid, a loved one passes away, right? And she don't know how to console you, and she's like, man, the fuck up, nigga, because you've never cried in front of me before. I've never seen you to show emotion. And now you don't like how she responds to you when you do show emotion. But you waited so long, and now you're kind of like stuck in that relationship. And now you're dealing with someone who doesn't know how to deal with you.
You know
and
why?
You
'Cause
don't like
you
how
never
she deals with you
exposed it.
because you did not show her you.
Right.
I feel like this
Okay.
is really hitting him because
I
I need you to
teach this nigga some
I
lessons
need
real quick.
I need y'all to understand,
Teach
like
you real
the
quick.
way that his face is so intense. It's like
Nah,
a
I'm
light
taking
bulb
it in.
is going off in his
Yeah.
head. Like, aha, there's more. Like
that time.
right,
Yeah.
brother.
right. So it's
I'm
like,
growing.
and back to what
Good.
you were saying,
Yeah.
just that vulnerability part. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to be open.
Nah, listen, I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm saying but
It
the
takes
thing,
time.
The thing is, I can't.
And
like,
I think-
the women, like I feel
you
like
know,
women,
time waits
nah,
for no man, right?
That's fine, but like I feel like women, and I feel like this is like a stigma. Y'all want to rush everything, and it's not about rushing it. They take your time. Right?
Let me
Well,
tell you
listen,
something. If
hold
I'm
on.
taking the
Yeah.
condom off for a nigga, because
Whoa,
niggas
whoa.
want to rush that shit.
Whoa, I don't know
I-
about that.
listen,
If you
I
taking
agree.
condoms off, I should be able to question you
I agree.
and
God
meet
damn.
the family.
Listen,
God
I
You're
agree.
wild.
I totally agree.
Okay.
Right? I'm
Well,
not disagreeing.
hey.
I totally
Right.
agree. My
Hey.
thing is like we have to meet half and half.
True.
Okay.
We have to meet in the middle somewhere because it can't be like I meet you for the first time, we're on the second week date, and I'm like, yo, like
Well, I told y'all,
what
I
I'm
meet
saying?
someone I like you my
That's a
nigga.
fact.
You
So-
like that's
no,
it.
like seriously, you're my whole boyfriend.
I'm
And you
my
know
boyfriend.
it.
yo, but
boyfriend.
y'all, listen, but the ladies in the women in this room have standards, right? As far as I know, but the thing about it, everyone don't have standards like that. So y'all saying that's cool, I respect it. But we go outside right now, yo, what's good? I to some girl and like, oh, they busting open real quick, like you know what I'm saying.
So that was my
it's-
next question I was
yeah,
about
go
to get
ahead.
at. So if I have sex with you the first night without a condom and you nut in me, and this is just
whoa.
and this is just us
It's a
wife.
hypothetically speaking, and that this happens, then what do you like? Does that now label me as nah? She just like I just
A
beat
slide.
up, right?
Slide.
You know what? You know what's funny? Because we had a conversation about that, and I used to think about that like in that way. But now that as I grown more and I have growth to me,
I've grown to have growth.
I understand that just because a woman or man has sex the first night doesn't mean that they're a hoe or they're a slut or some shit. No,
probably just like
people like
dick
that have
and pussy.
sex.
Right.
Jessica, what are one of your pet
Sex
peeves?
is sex.
Oh, one of my pet peeves are dating. So
Dating.
chivalry, just pulling
that
out,
was mine,
being nice.
but
pulling
that's
out,
okay.
pulling
The
out my
chair.
chair,
Open the
Mhm.
door.
opening my door
Enough
for
niggas
me,
don't do that.
taking me out on dates.
They
Also,
don't.
verbal what is that thing
Affection?
called? Yes, I like for
Pleasantries
you
and stuff.
No, I like for you to tell me how beautiful I am. I like for you to say good morning to me. I like for you to tell me how much you love me.
Not
That-
just the beginning stages. Good
but
morning, beautiful.
every single
morning,
day,
beautiful.
like until if you about to be my life partner
I'm
for
different.
Oh, you-
until
you-
death.
So you need that?
Yeah.
I need that. You know
Why?
why? Because I am like that. I'm gonna always tell you how much I love you. I'm gonna always tell you how great you are.
So you're throwing your expectations on somebody else.
Yes,
Yes.
because
I don't
I
like
expect
that.
what I give.
Yes, because
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
you-
giving you,
yeah,
if
but
I'm
you
giving
go-
you something
Yes,
that I
my
feel
nigga.
This
is
is
going
Ariana
to
face, boy.
continuously lift you up, if I feel like
Okay.
I'm giving you things that are gonna, you know, when you hear all the time like how
Yeah.
great you are, how that makes you feel
Right.
as a person.
Right.
If somebody
Yeah.
compliments you every single day, especially if it's a person that you appreciate and you love, you are going to be like, well, maybe I am great.
But even throwing it back to your pet peeve, you like when a woman takes care of herself.
Right. Yeah.
So you should take care of yourself as
Of
well.
course, and I do. Come
So
on,
if
you
you
see what's going on?
expect, if you
talking about, yo?
Let
expect
me see your
something from
nails.
someone
Come on,
else,
what's going
Your
on,
nails
son?
are clean.
Come on,
if you
son.
expect something from someone else, you should be able to do it for yourself.
That's-
I
I
think it's
feel
what
the
she's
same way.
saying. Mine was kind of that as well. I also feel like nowadays, I don't know if y'all listening too much fucking Beyonce or whatever, but men don't think that, they think it's tricking when they're taking care of a woman. And I feel like that is something.
What way? Hold on. Oh, you run that back. What way?
A man should court his lady, so you should be able
Period.
to. If you can ejaculate, you should be able to calculate.
Hey.
Okay.
Calculate.
There's no
You
fucking
should-
reason
Bam.
why you
I
can't
agree.
just be like, "Hello,
That's a
honey.
jewel.
Here's, here's
Listen.
some money to get
Dropping
your little
them
nails
gems.
done."
That's
Hello.
a jewel. That's a
Hello.
jewel. We the jewelers. Look,
Hello.
I agree.
I'm just
You
saying.
banging
I
your shit?
agree.
Hold on. Let me get my shit out.
Bang your
Hold
shit
on.
out,
you need to
nigga.
bang
Bang
your
your
shit
shit
out.
out. Bang your
Bang
shit. You
my
heard?
shit.
Bang your shit.
Oh, and here it goes. Drop.
Let them see it. Show
Bang
it
that
to
shit right here.
them.
You
Show it to
should
them.
have shit in the wrist
I
though.
don't
See the shit in the
know,
wrist.
man.
It's a
Let
Michael
them
Kors.
see it. Let them see it. They
Michael
had the-
Kors.
They had the little
Michael Kors
Bag
about
Brothers
this, baby,
chains
you know?
on.
I'm
You know?
just saying, there's no reason why I gotta get up and right. You see, I might need a little help.
I
I shouldn't
agree.
have to ask you. You should be able to.
I totally
assist.
agree.
That don't mean I'm
Yo, man, if y'all
expecting
listening,
money.
y'all better be listening. Yo, she all facts.
Yeah, it is
All
what it
facts.
is.
Right,
You a
like
jeweler. You a
if it's
jeweler.
You a
okay,
jeweler.
Inducted as
it's
a
okay
jeweler.
to take me out on a date. It's
Of
okay for you
course.
to decide.
That's what we
It's
do.
okay
need to do that. Yes.
Right,
do.
but
Okay. Not an
you're
option.
saying this, and men don't fucking do it, or they
think
don't get
it's
it.
tricking.
I
Oh, you
agree.
tricked on her.
I'm
Oh, you
actually
tricked
the
on her.
opposite. I'll take a man out.
But
I would too.
You
When you
bugging.
gonna take-
I would
You
too.
see, I don't like your
Manera,
face.
I would too.
Every time Ayana said I don't like your face, you be like,
Yeah, 'cause I listened to our episode. We was
remember?
talking to them.
She don't
Yeah.
like that shit. Nah,
Because
Why
you're
you don't
bugging.
take nobody out?
You're bugging.
Okay, no.
How?
Because if you guys knew me, when I go out with my man, whenever we go somewhere, it doesn't matter who pays.
Right.
If I pull out my fucking card, I pull out my card. However, like I told you guys on your show, episode 17, if they want to go back to the dating episode, the Bag
got
Brothers
to.
episode, Bag Brothers podcast, I like to be courted. So if it's an
Okay.
initial relationship, you are taking me out
Yes.
because I want to know that one, you got it. One, you don't think it's a problem to fucking spend it on me because that translates to later in the relationship. So now we're together. You didn't even want to pay for the first date. Now we're together, and what if we have a mortgage together?
Thank you.
Or what if we have other bills? How do I know
Taking
how
care of
you
child.
deal with money and women?
I like that.
Right.
I like
So,
that.
so in the beginning, you need to fucking court me. Open my
Right.
fucking door, pull my chair throughout the relationship, and then when we're together, I will pay. Like I don't care about paying. I don't. That's not
Neither.
what it is. But if I initially show you that I'm gonna pay for everything, like that's what you expect. And I don't want to
Okay.
be.
I
that
didn't
What
woman.
if
say I'm
they-
paying for everything.
What if they
I'm saying that
what if
men
they get
deserve the
comfortable?
same.
What
Men
happens
deserve to
when
be
they get
courted
What if
as
women
well.
get comfortable?
Yeah, because women.
I don't think
What if
women should get
men
comfortable either.
I don't think anybody.
either
Yo.
sex
Right,
should get
exactly.
comfortable.
I
Either
agree,
sex.
son.
Stay
Because
on
when
your fucking
because when
toes.
you get comfortable, what ends up happening
tip of
is
them shit.
that nigga or that female ends up feeling like, oh, okay, well, I got them, and then somebody else swoops in.
Well, speaking
Like they
of
always
being
do.
comfortable, you know, so girl, did you hear?
What?
So these are a couple of different issues that have been going on in social media with relationships. So Kanye West has an issue with his wife, Kim
Oh, I know you're talking
Kardashian,
about. Go ahead.
Yeah, speak
dressing
your facts.
overly sexy. So she was getting dressed for the Met, and he was stating that he didn't like it that she was wearing a corset. That's something for him. That's something, that should be left for her husband. Now, if we go back in the day, we know Kanye dresses Kim.
Yeah. he does.
We know that he met her sexy.
Right.
He met her dressing like that.
He met her that way. That's
So-
who she is.
So do you think that it is a problem for him saying that he does not like it anymore?
Let me take that.
All
Yes.
right, gotcha.
Yeah, you got it.
And I'm after you.
Kanye, you fucking fool.
Okay.
You are the epitome of a jackass.
Talk your shit.
For one,
Donkey of the day.
for one, you for one, you support
Oh,
Trump.
wait.
You're a dickhead.
Okay.
For two, you knew what you was getting yourself into when you dated this girl.
Woman.
This
She had a
woman,
sex tape.
woman,
Mm-hmm.
very important. And she had a
That
whole
was my
sex
pet
tape.
peeve too. I forgot.
Yeah, she had a whole sex
Men
tape.
that don't know women, they call a woman a woman. I hate that
Women's?
kind of they
Woman,
call
girl.
women.
Woman,
Yeah, yeah,
EA.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Well,
that's
sorry, go
nothing
ahead.
to,
Sorry,
you know.
sorry. My bad.
But like you knew what you was getting yourself in. So the fact that you now all of a sudden,
Mm-hmm.
yo, she has her ass done, her tits is like that, like. So what is she covering up?
We're not complaining about that though.
Yo, she's voluptuous, cool, whatever.
What?
Yo, that's
What's
your
the
woman,
word
that's
you
your
use?
girl.
Scrumptious.
Okay.
What you worry about? Relax.
Scrumptious
Okay,
and voluptuous.
so for me, I met my boyfriend in college.
boyfriend?
I was playing. Yes, I do,
Yo, what the hell's going on?
and I love him.
She said she love you,
I
son.
do. He knows. He knows.
She do.
He
That
knows.
she
She
had
do.
a real
All right,
good
big
nigga.
dog. All right, big dog. I see you, big dog.
Do.
Woohoo.
You see how sensual she said
Yeah,
that because
salute.
I love him.
She just got into sex operator.
Word. She just took
But-
something out of Sinead
But when
book.
he, when
Smooth
he met
operator.
me, literally, I was in some like pum pum volleyball shorts.
Damn.
It was dead winter. I was outside in like, cause I play volleyball, so I was outside in volleyball shorts, maybe a sports bra, and that's how he met me. I'm Trini. We don't wear fucking clothes.
Yeah, we
Period.
don't.
We don't. I dress very sexy when I feel like it. But I also feel that they are in a marriage now. They're on their fourth fucking kid. At some point, I'm not going to disrespect my marriage. So he met me wearing pum pums. He met me dressing overly sexy. But now, I'm with you. We're together. There's a time where a woman, for me, needs to know, like, this is for your husband and this is for society. That doesn't mean that I'm not going outside in pum pum shorts. But I'm also not going to take a nude picture that's not, it has to be artsy. But
I just want you to know he took the fucking nude picture and posted it.
he did. But now that your husband expresses that, it makes, now that he's going through this spiritual journey, which was what
Right.
he was saying.
Yes, I
I'm
will
going through
respect
this
it.
spiritual journey.
No.
And I don't
would.
like it anymore.
I
But
would
she
respect it.
also replied, because you're,
You're
going,
going
through that spiritual journey
Talk
doesn't
your
mean
shit.
I'm ready. And in the same token, like you said, he met her sexy, he met her this way, but he really didn't. He made her into the sex symbol that
He
she
wanted that.
I'm
And
sorry.
hold on.
He met her. She had a sex tape.
What does that
Right.
mean?
That
because
doesn't mean
look,
she was a sex
all of
symbol.
those, listen, all of those naked
But you
photos.
paint yourself as that.
Kanye
Y'all
put her
not-
out there, and she said, "You made me feel better in my skin."
Right.
Feeling
I'm sorry.
better
Do I need
naked.
to pull up? Y'all are fucking bugging. Do
With
I need
that
to
sex
pull up?
tape?
Kim Kardashian was a sex symbol before Kanye West.
Like,
what
y'all-
are you talking
facts.
about?
Right.
was.
Y'all know who y'all.
Facts.
You
Not
know who
as
she
big
was
as
hanging
Snapple.
out with?
Ray
before
J.
Ray
this?
J.
Ray
Paris
J.
fucking
Paris
Hilton.
fucking
Real
Hilton.
talk.
Real.
And
Period.
she was naked in every photo she was in.
Ew.
Nigga, she
Every-
was always
She
not
was,
dressed.
She was
Nipples
in the
hard.
Same Hervé, what them
Nipples
horrible
hard.
dresses.
Just because she met a man that like focused on her sexiness and made her feel empowered on her sexiness doesn't mean that she wasn't sexy before. they was
right, but it
together.
doesn't mean he made her more of what. And to her, she said it to him. You made me feel more better in my skin how I
So
am
now,
now.
so for me,
accept it.
so for me, I feel like okay, this is not her boyfriend. This is
It's
not
her
just some
husband.
nigga. This is your husband.
I'm gonna be
So
honest.
now you're with someone. Where is the compromise? Because
Right.
do I regret being with you? Do I resent you because you feel this way? How hard is it to just wear something a
I
little
feel like-
less sexy?
I'ma be
It's
honest,
a corset. He said it was a corset.
different.
That's lingerie that should be worn for your man. That's what he said. How hard is it to wear something else that's sexy?
I'm gonna put
I feel
something
like
else
Piggy-
on. I'm gonna be honest. If
Yeah.
I'm your
Your
girl, I'm
wife.
your wife. Like I'm very submissive.
Mhm.
So if you tell me something that you don't like, I'm not gonna do it.
Nah,
That's
I feel
just
like
that.
You
piggybacking off of what
No,
Manira
no,
said
seriously.
earlier. That's just like okay, so all of us are Caribbean,
Yes.
and we
Right.
all express like playing mass, and we
Yes.
all enjoy carnival.
Yeah.
You mean to tell
Except
me
for mass.
if you're except for it's the same shit, my
if
nigga.
my
But
nigga
before we
say-
got married,
You're
shit.
wilding.
Wait, real
Listen,
quick.
I wasn't
Before-
ready this way.
Before we got married, you knew that mass is something that
That's
I
important to
participate
me.
That's my
every
culture.
year.
Like,
Yeah.
This
You're
is
wild
why y'all
different.
bugging. If my nigga say I'm not going, I'm not going.
You're
Just
bugging.
be
Yeah,
in the
hold on, hold on.
fucking
Yes, yes,
pictures.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm not gonna be in
Hold
the
on, hold
fucking
on.
pictures.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
Ayana,
be there.
address it real quick. Address it.
My
address it,
nigga
address
just
it.
no,
Address
then
it,
I'm not
address
gonna
it.
hold you because I was in a relationship. We was cool. He's American, and he did not want me playing mass. And
Or
guess
your
what
daughter. And I was like, what the
Guess
fuck?
what
and
happened?
guess what I did? I
Stop.
was half naked on the road.
My
Half naked.
ex-boyfriend was Panamanian. When he met me, that nigga met me
in Carnival. Like, you met me
Manera,
playing math.
I'm going. I'm
fucking
just
he
not gonna
decided-
see the picture.
Yeah.
He decided to say to me,
Skin out.
he turned
Skin
around
out your
and
ting,
skin
yo.
out.
Skin out
you.
the cats.
Listen.
The cat skin out.
Uh-huh.
Drop the beat.
Now me alaba
You better finish that
de,
Duce,
popo
boy. You
eja
not
na,
Drop the beat.
kabati eja na,
Hey.
dago eja- Hello, like,
Boy, gunshot
Whoa.
salute. Rasta. Boo,
Like-
Running Parkway, the Parkway, the
Bitch, you
Parkway
better
lit.
play math.
The Parkway lit. Eastern Parkway, Eastern
But the
Parkway.
bad part about it is when he saw me in
Gunshots.
my costume, he was like, "Yo, why you got this on, son?"
Oh, did you have amnesia?
I'm sorry, sir. Did you met me
I
last
don't
year
know.
like this?
So my man, he likes when I dress up
Yeah?
because he knows that it's for him. Like I'm not checking on no other nigga.
Right.
Right.
But I am also not gonna disrespect myself. So
Right.
there's things that I'll wear in New York. I mean that I won't
Facts.
wear in New York.
New York
I
that
will
wear
wear
in
That we wear in
Miami.
Miami.
So if I'm
When
in
y'all go to
Miami,
Miami?
I
We
might
dead ass
wear.
got Miami clothes that
Word.
we don't wear in
So
New
if
York.
I'm in
When you go
Miami,
to
I
Miami?
may wear booty shorts because that's a Miami type
Actually,
of thing.
too.
I'm not gonna do. I feel that that's
I see you
disrespectful for me to wear in New York.
So wait,
Right.
hold on, wait.
But girls
Wait,
always got
wait,
beach.
wait.
Right by the beach.
So
Like women always
So you
have
would-
their two different attires. Like,
you would wear booty shorts in Miami, but not
Yes,
in New York. Why?
yes.
absolutely.
Because
not appropriate
it's not
for New
appropriate
York.
for New York.
Why?
Is it the weather? Is it the
It's the
The
weather.
people.
If the weather is 95 degrees with a humidity of 105,
I'm
Still
still
not
not
appropriate.
wearing booty
So
shorts
when you
in
go
New York.
when you go to South Beach, it's a different vibe. It's a party vibe. Everybody
They're
knows what
wearing
time
fucking
it is.
bikinis
Everybody's
walking down the
down the
block.
street wearing a bathing suit. Are you gonna wear a bathing suit walking down the street in New York?
Hell
No.
to the
Because
no.
it's not that type of
It's
vibe.
not
all
that
right.
kind
So
of culture.
let me get back to what she said. Right?
Yes.
She said that if a nigga say it's a dub, it's a dub.
No, that's not what I said.
What you say?
I said if
Yo,
y'all
run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
I said if my niggas say I'm not going to be in the fucking pictures. 'Cause I'm going.
Gunshot salute. The Ross clots.
I'm going.
The Ross clot. Bomber clots.
I
yo.
agree with that. I feel like my partner it should be a compromise. Like if my partner don't like the fact that I am okay with being in a bathing suit and being in costume and feathers for one day out of the
Yeah,
whole
right.
entire year,
I'm not
like you
outside.
gotta figure some that's something to do with you.
So this really happened to me. So I did wear a sheer shirt one time. The two of us
Halloween?
went to no.
Nipples out.
The
Nipples
two
out.
of us went to City Island, and I wore a sheer
Yo,
shirt.
nipples was definitely out.
I had
remember
a
that
jacket
night.
over it, and you could see
The island, here we come.
my nipple ring, right?
Dumb
Whoa,
good.
whoa,
And-
whoa, whoa.
See you wilding out.
No, let me
tell you.
You wilding out.
So
Talk
he
to
don't,
me.
like I said, he don't check me with my clothes.
I would have
Right?
checked your ass.
that
Hey,
did it.
Monero.
So he
Get your ass
was
back in the
like-
house.
He was like,
You want to sound like that?
"You want me to fucking punch you in your head?"
Yeah, stop playing. Stop playing.
I like this guy.
I like that.
I like this guy.
Yo, big dog. I fuck with you, big dog.
I like this energy.
So I was like, okay, maybe I was wilding. So I put the picture down, and I put a little heart face, or I put a little smiley,
She
or
covered
something
the
to
nipple.
cover it. I covered it out of respect. And
Right.
for
Yeah,
me,
I
I feel
feel
like,
that.
you know what? I was being disrespectful wearing that.
I
And
agree.
I did it. In the moment, I didn't think about it. When he spoke to me about it, or threatened me, I guess.
Right.
I would be like,
realized.
baby.
Maybe don't.
Maybe don't trip.
Hey, don't trip.
Just lower your
Little
tone.
tone. Or you can get hit. You can get hit.
That's the second time.
Oh.
Hey, the shit fell on the podcast. We out here lit off the Duce.
You gotta
can't
get
make
hit.
this
My
shit up.
neck.
My back, my neck, and my back.
Because God.
Ow.
I was on Kia though. My bad.
My bad.
Like
Nah.
Was it
And
ammo?
my crack.
Hey, whoa.
That's
Hey,
what y'all
whoa.
thought Afternoon Delight was.
Yeah, I mean,
Sound about right.
Afternoon
exactly.
Delight
It's about
was
9.
trash.
So, real quick before we wrap up, our why the fuck
You
am I
wrapping
not
up? Oh, we
famous-
wrapping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, part 2 coming out, son.
Yeah, we do have to do a part.
Oh, we gonna
Yes.
do part 2?
Yeah, we got to. We
It's
got
on.
To, for
So what
cultural
we wanted to
purposes.
do was talking about moving forward when someone holds you back in a relationship. So have you ever dealt with someone that has like not seen your dreams, not seen what you really like want to be and hold you back? So say Kim wants to be this big ass nude model
Sex symbol.
or sex symbol, and you feel like the person that you're with doesn't agree. What do you do then?
I'm
think
leaving, my
that-
nigga.
But what
Yeah,
if you
you
guys
gotta
been
leave.
together for a really
Fuck
long time?
this shit. I'm out. I did it already.
So you
Oh,
just
yeah?
sacrifice your relationship and that's it?
Fuck that. I'm finding
I
another
mean,
nigga.
bitch, I'm right behind you in that train because I'm like, huh.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
We're riding.
Like my dreams are my dreams. These are the things that I want to do. This is what I envision.
It's
This
either
is
you
where
with
I
me or
see
you not.
myself. And it's either you're on my right
you're
hand
not.
side or
Are
you're
you-
not.
are
Because
you on the
what I'm
bus?
doing is going to benefit us
Hit
at
the
the end of the
road, Jack.
day.
All
And
right.
don't you come back no more, no more, no more.
No more.
Hit the
So,
road, Jack.
question. So, how long have you been in your relationship?
I've been in a relationship.
You got to count, nigga.
Because she listening.
Right.
Word.
She definitely gonna
I'ma
listen.
let
The
you
pressure
know, baby.
is on.
Okay, the
That's
difference
it. Right
between
there.
men and women.
It's been 5
The
months.
difference
It's been 5
between-
months.
5
Months.
Hold on.
Yo, I thought it was mad long. You
hold
guys
on.
have
Me too.
so much good chemistry. I swear.
Yeah, I thought it was longer too.
Shout out.
Swear.
Can I
Shout
say her
out.
name?
We
Can I
can't say the name.
Shout
No,
out
no,
to
no.
Kayla.
No,
Don't say
straight
the
up,
name.
shout out to her.
Don't say the name.
Shout out to
Don't
her.
say the name.
You know
Don't
what?
say
Shout
the
out
name.
to the cutie.
Kayla.
Yeah.
I'm going to say her name.
That's cool.
my
That's
God.
Because
cool.
she's
That's
gonna
cool.
expect us to say
No,
it.
That's
because
cool. That's
no,
cool.
I'm not gonna lie. So he put her in his story, right? And I
Yeah,
was
man,
like,
you know
and
what's
she
going
on.
shorty is fire.
Banging.
Fucking fire.
Banging.
But I have a question now.
Go ahead.
So say, what is it that you want to do with your life? Quick, we gotta do quick because you
On the
gotta.
spot. On the spot.
So I want to be a COO or CMO of a luxury retail company.
Okay, so now what if she wants you to be a stay-at-home dad and she wants to be the CEO, right? CEO, whatever you want to be.
You know why that's false? Because we already talked about this already.
No,
so.
but what
But
if?
what
What
if?
if?
Hypothetically
Yes.
speaking.
Hypothetically
So
I'm like-
after
I'm
5
like,
months and you love her, and her mind is set, and
I'm
your
like,
mind
yo,
is set,
baby,
what
I'm
happens?
like, yo, baby, it's not gonna work out.
Baby.
Baby, no trip.
Baby
no
trip. Baby trip. I'm leaving. Baby trip.
That's the
he's
same
leaving.
shit I just said, right?
Yeah, like yo,
If you're not on
yo, if
board,
you're
I'm
not,
out.
like we. The thing is, like, you have to discuss your shit before, so you know what's going on. So I don't
Exactly.
I don't like surprises unless it's like a birthday surprise. But you know what I'm saying? So we're on the same page. Stay on the same page.
Gotcha.
I got you.
Turn the page
You
together.
said what you
which
said.
Say what I said.
Which is why when you first meet her, you should
Right.
let her know who the fuck you are, and
Exactly.
stop waiting months and months and months
To
hide
to
your
chip away.
emotions.
Agreed.
What you are. Like, just
Right,
show
I'm
it.
young.
Just show it.
So we definitely
Fuck all that
do,
bullshit.
No, I
we
do
do
it.
need a
I'm young.
part 2. Lee, can we turn my aux on?
Hey, turn it up. Turn it up.
Because
Doom, doom, doom,
I
doom.
don't want them
Hey,
singing it.
hey.
Doom, 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 doom.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, it's not
Get
even
it late.
me.
Doom,
It's
Get it
me. Lee, you know what? I need to apologize to
Damn.
you. Let me tell you. So we have this banging ass, badass fucking engineer, Lee.
She
yeah,
fire
yeah.
fire with
From
the
the
green
Thank
eyes.
Me
Fire,
Later
fire.
podcast.
They
yeah,
hazel.
yeah,
They
yeah.
hazel. I'm
And
hollering.
I blamed her our
Yeah,
last
yeah.
episode. I said, damn, my aux is not in. But no, bitch, your volume's not up.
Hey. Now y'all see what my acapella be. Doom, 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 doom. Ha.
I apologize.
Hey.
You know, Lee, you know we love you. You know we fucks with you. But we are coming to a close. This should have been a 2-hour motherfucking episode.
It should have
that
been.
ass. We
You guys will come back?
Rap
We need
one
to have-
of
we
me.
need to do
there.
Part
Gonna
two.
see.
Part
Rap
two.
one
They
of
can
me.
run their shit.
So-
Rap one of me.
Mash
Damn.
up. Hey,
Come here.
give us a
Come
rap
here.
on the beat. Ah,
Yeah, I'm
give
gonna
us a
sing
freestyle.
right
Hey,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Mira.
Suck it up
Well,
one
not
time.
today, not today.
Hey,
y'all
fuck
know
it up
I
one
love
time.
rockin', though, but not
Fuck
today,
it
not
up.
today. But so our closing quote is: the best way to move forward is to let go of people holding you back.
Fuck them niggas.
Bye.
That's a jewel.
Guys, we shall see you next
Thank
week.
you for coming on.
We thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Back with the shit.